And the teenage boy accused of stabbing and running over a teenage girl in Beaver Dam has pleaded not guilty in court today. The incident took place back in October. Lenz recently posted a $150,000 cash bond. According to court records, he was ordered not to have any contact with the victim's family. His next court hearing is set for March 6th.